Hi, I'm Tim Menton, and this is what's happening at the legislature. Well, it looks like we're here the last week. A lot of exciting things happening, a lot of veto overrides, a lot of constitutional amendments, and a couple important issues for our members. First of all, House Bill 374, this was a regulatory reform bill that was vetoed by the governor, overturned by the General Assembly this week, had very important provisions dealing with septic tanks. Second, House Bill 573, this is a bill that the governor signed this week, had a very important provision dealing with garages and energy efficiency in terms of not requiring garages to have to use the 2012 energy code. And then finally, we had an important workers' comp issue that we're able to get resolved. Now I want to turn it over to Mike Carpenter with our Legislator of the Week.
I'm delighted this morning to be in the office of Representative Nelson Dollar. Nelson is a great friend of the North Carolina home building industry. He is serving his 7th term as a member of the General Assembly and as the principal chairman of the House Appropriations Committee and a member of the leadership team. He has done a lot of wonderful things for us over the years. Specifically this week, he led an effort to oppose one of the governor's nominees to the Industrial Commission, which is a critical commission for our members for workers' comp issues. And because of that, we are naming Nelson Dollar as our Legislator of the Week. Thank you, Nelson.
Well, Mike, it's just really important to make sure that we have a strong and vibrant housing industry in North Carolina. It means almost 200,000 jobs all across this state. Families rely on the housing industry. All sorts of workers rely, suppliers rely on this industry. And when we talk about the Industrial Commission, that's very important that employers have the balanced representation that the law provides. And we certainly want to make sure that we as a General Assembly ensure that our home builders are treated fairly in the judicial process and can continue to work for the betterment of our communities.
Thank you, Mike. That concludes this week's legislative report. For more information, you can read our legislative report. Also want to mention, since this is the end of the session, remind everybody of our sort of our theme this year from President Allen Banks, NCHBA for housing affordability. That's been our focus this year. See you next year.